Ibrahim Algan, born in 1992 in Turkey and did not grow any taller after the age of 13. Tried every method, but failed. Tested solutions like height increasing powders, insoles, medicines, basketball, swimming, and pull ups, but each time resulted in disappointment. To be more at peace with himself and to understand himself better, he studied psychological counseling for 4 years and worked in village schools for several years. Despite all this, his short height complex always remained central to his life. To appear taller, he found some temporary relief with men's shoes that had 7 centimeter hidden heels. But every time he took off his shoes, his obsession continued to grow as he was confronted with the harsh reality. In 2015, at the age of 24, he finally couldn't take it anymore. He understood that no other method had worked, and so he decided to undergo limb lengthening surgery. But at that time, there were very few doctors performing limb lengthening surgery and almost no patient examples. Even though he feared needles and had never had surgery, to overcome this obsession he always compared to cancer, he underwent limb lengthening surgery with an old method. This surgery took longer than expected, and he lived with fixators on his leg for about a year. It lengthened his height by 6 centimeters. He grew from 160 centimeters to 166, surpassing the 162 average height for Turkish girls. He realized that accurate information and experience about limb lengthening surgeries were very rare in Turkey and worldwide. He created a website where he could share his own experiences. He then turned this into a business opportunity, founding Wanna Be Taller. Thus, he laid the foundations for Turkey's first limb lengthening facility. Across many countries, cities, homes, schools, workplaces, cafes, and parties, and sometimes unable to be in any of these in an isolated corner, there are many people who have a short height complex. And unfortunately, these people don't dare to share their feelings. They fear being underestimated, misunderstood, and stigmatized. And many believe the only solution is limb lengthening surgery. But this is a very new field, and accessing the right information, the right team, and the right doctor in this area is very difficult. The company Wanna Be Taller was founded precisely to address this gap and to be part of the solution for these individuals. Since its establishment, it has been able to increase the height of hundreds of people, enabled them to wear new and longer clothes, and most importantly, has done its best to increase their self-confidence. The company offers services like native language consultation for patients from nearly every country, airport pickup, accommodation, examinations, hospital and nursing care, physical therapy, various activities, send off, and process follow-up. Returning to Ibrahim Algan's story, in 2020, he underwent his second limb lengthening surgery, growing another 6 centimeters, and finally achieved his dream of reaching 172 centimeters. As his story was remarkable in many aspects, it was featured in Business Insider, E-News, Independent, and many other prominent news organizations. The company continues to develop its services today, reaching more people, serving as a guide with objective and accurate consulting principles, standing by decision makers throughout the entire process, and sharing the joy of those who achieve their dreams.